Hello everyone. I am the production manager of motor department in RAETTS. Let me introduce the motor production and manufacturing process to you. First of all, here is a major process for us, stator wire embedding. In our process of embedding lines, what is the first step we need to do? According to different product requirements, we first wind the wire. This is one of our automated winding machines. Here we will store the parameters of many different products, then adjust certain parameters according to different product models, and then wind the wire. With this winding machine, we can wind up to 70 wires at the same time. This is our wound enameled wire. We use this wire, insulation level, H-class, 180 degrees. This level of wire is also used in new energy vehicle motors. This is our winding machine. The winding and arrangement are based on the number of turns of different products, different models. We can do 50 sets of wires at one time. After the wire is wound, our next step is to embed the wire. Put the enameled wire we just wrapped around the equipment into this slot. You can see that our embedding is done manually, by hand. Why not use the equipment to do it? Because our trunking occupancy rate is as high as over 80%. The equipment currently on the market cannot complete this inlay, so it can only be made by hand. Our employees all have more than 10 years of production experience. Embedded wires require the use of our insulating paper. This insulating paper material is NHN, which is also an H-class insulation material. Insulating paper must be used. Use this insulating paper to separate it and prevent it from touching. What does the process of contact cause? It means our motor will short circuit. Then after running for a while, the motor will burn out. After the paper is inserted, we will do another insulating treatment on the surface. This is glass fiber. This material has a voltage resistance of 2000V and a temperature resistance of 200 degrees. It is also an insulating material. Layer this around to make our insulation system better. Then use the binding rope to tie the wire package tightly like this. This is after we have finished tying. Depending on the size of the product, we need to bundle it into the corresponding size. After the binding is completed, how is the performance of the product? Does it meet the standards? We will use one of our comprehensive testers to test. What will our tests test? Resistance, temperature sensor, AC withstand voltage, insulation, inductance. We have to test all of these major items. Only after passing the test will we move on to the next process, stator dipping. Before the stator is dipped in paint, we will also do a test. Yes, this is our tooling accessory, our own homemade tooling accessory, in order to detect the size of our stator wire package. Stator wire package, whether the dimensions match, we will check again before dipping paint. Why check again? Because after we soaked the paint, after baking, our wire package is hard and a hole, so it will not deform. The next step here is one of our dipping equipments. This is one of our paint dipping tanks. Our equipment is under negative pressure, that is vacuum. Soak our products in this equipment for 20 minutes in a vacuum environment. Insulating paint, environmentally friendly paint imported from Germany. We also use H-class materials, all of which are H-class products. Then after dipping the paint, we will bake it in this big oven. Why bake? We need to dry the insulating paint to make the product perform better. After dipping the paint, we have a final test, the comprehensive tester. Why do I need to test it again after the comprehensive tester has been tested before? After soaking in paint, it needs to be inspected again to ensure product quality. First of all, if we test, our motor's 3-phase UVW 3-phase wires are clamped to energize it. After comprehensive tester, adjust our model parameters. We also have many parameter settings here. This is our 7.5 kilowatts air bearing blower. Adjust our parameters, 7.5 kilowatts air bearing blower, and then test. Test our resistance, temperature sensors, AC withstand voltage, insulation, inductance, etc. The series of comprehensive ritual tests. Once this test passes and there are no problems, our stator production will be completed. Don't go away. In the next video, we will learn how the permanent magnet motor rotates.